welcome. Happy Thursday, October 5th. We are here in this beautiful month. I hope you guys are getting all your candy ready, your costume ready, everything ready, because Halloween is coming up very, very fast. But I'm here to excite you. I'm here to give you some tricks and some treats here with your favorite show. You know who I am already. It says it on the screen. Michael Matthew here to bring you your favorite show, because these are the breaks. These are the breaks. You know what it is. It has been so far, especially here in beautiful sunny California. I hope you guys are having a good day so far, because I know you're having a great day now because you're tuning in to me here to give you all the latest and greatest when it comes to the breaking news in sports and entertainment. I gotta start off the gridiron, NFL, baby, that pig skin. You know I have to talk about it because today we have some Thursday night football going on. But I got to say this, NFL, why are you giving us these terrible games?
Boom.
Last week, you gave us a great game, NFC North bout. Let's see who wanted to take over that division. It was the Detroit Lions. But you give us the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. I know everybody loves Justin Fields and been doing it all season long and give him no blame. But come on, man. We don't want to see this matchup. That's what I don't like about Thursday Night Football. We usually get very terrible matchups. They need to find a way to make sure they schedule the right games, or they need to give it up. But I know that they aren't going to because it's money, and I know how money rules everything. But the NFL has to figure out how to give us more exciting games. I don't know who's going to be tuning in a couple hours to watch this game. Are you? Are you going to be watching the Bears versus the Commanders? I know I'm not going to be tuning in because nothing can make me watch those two teams, even though I got to show love to Eric Bieniemy because he's doing a great job, former Kansas City Chief offensive lineman. But I guess if I have to take a team, I'm going to go Commanders. They got some solid players there. You know, they got some good coaching over there with Rivera, with Eric Bieniemy. So let's see what's going to happen tonight. I got to tune in. I love football. I'm lying to you saying I won't watch it. But we have to talk about my Kansas City Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, after Sunday night, which they made very, very tough. I wasn't expecting that game, but they were able to win games, and that's what it's all about. Finding ways to win these football games, especially early in the season. And the Chiefs are doing exactly that. They have to figure it out when it comes to that receiver room. Who is going to step up? But shout out to the great quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, who always says, I have to be better. I have to do better. It's a couple plays I could have made to get these guys the ball. I have to make it happen. But damn it, somebody has to get open. And when they get open, catch that thing and make a play happen, Chiefs, because it's all about Super Bowls. And to win a Super Bowl, to beat these tough teams in the AFC, somebody's going to have to step up and step out to help Travis Kelce. But in that game, they played against the New York Jets, who got the best game I've seen out of Zach Wilson. He looked like a guy that can start some games. He doesn't look like a franchise guy, but he looks like a guy with that defense that can mess around and win enough games. So hopefully we can see more of that Zach Wilson. But it's always about the Chiefs. And, you know, the Chiefs have a matchup versus the Vikings. I'm going to love this. Trent McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed versus Jordan Addison versus Justin Jefferson is going to be a fun game. I know the Vikings are underwhelming right now, but they can easily come and try to take this game from the Chiefs and get their season where they want it to be, and that's back into the playoffs. So it's a game I'm going to be checking into because it's going to be great. 125 here on the West Coast. I'm excited about it. And then, of course, Zach Wilson. Let's see if he can do it twice. Doing it once is one thing, but doing it twice will make you a name that we talk about more and more. And they got a matchup with the Denver Broncos, so let's see exactly what's going to happen. The Dolphins, they go from scoring 70 to only 20 points. They were smacked up 38-20. I said it last week. I gave them praise, but I told you guys, playing out of Miami and playing in areas that's not as warm and sunny, we're going to see the real Miami Dolphins, and they just didn't look too real. They were smacked up. The Bills took care of business offensively. Defensively, they made Tua look ordinary, but you know, it's the first matchup. It's early in the season. The Dolphins has been lighting it up, but the Bills showed you after that loss early in the season to begin the season, actually to the Jets after the horrific injury to Aaron Rodgers, they have looked really great. They're playing some great football. This AFC is dangerous. I'm excited because over the pond, once again, there's a game, and it's the Jags once again playing, but it's the Buffalo Bills traveling over there, so it's going to be a fun game. You got the Bills who are picking it up, playing some good football, balling after smacking up, once again, the Dolphins. Then the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are still trying to figure it out. They couldn't even look great in the Toy Story world in Andy's room, so hopefully they can start picking it up because I had so much high praise for them at the beginning of the season, and they just don't look like that team, even though they're picking up wins. We got here in L.A., the Chargers are on the bye after getting a solid victory versus Vegas, but the Rams, who are off to a surprising 2-2 to me because I thought they would tank for Caleb, but they actually picked up a big win versus the Colts on the road. Overtime victory, 29-23. My guy Puka doing his thing and balling with no Cooper Kupp. He got his first ever touchdown. The guy has a record pace for rookies, for yards, for catches. Hopefully he can keep doing his thing because they got this matchup against the Eagles, and the Eagles look like one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the NFL, and it's going to be tough. And I'm telling you now, if the Rams find a way to win this game with or without Cooper Kupp, the Rams are going to the playoffs. That's right. The Rams will go to the playoffs with a big victory like this. They got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. They got Aaron Donald on the other side. You have Cooper Kupp returning. Kyron Williams looks like the guy at running back. And Sean McVay is a coach. So you have to trust in that. And if they can get this victory at home over the defending NFC champions, the Eagles, I have to believe in him. But it's my time, baby, because it's my time to tell you who I have as my top 5 teams. And I'm going to start with number 1, the 49ers. It's real simple. They're balling. They're doing great things. Brock Purdy is playing some solid football. McCaffrey is playing some solid football. 2 guys that you can say who are MVP candidates right now. Brock Purdy, 115.1 passer rating leading the league, 72.3 completion rate, 1,019 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's leading an undefeated team. But the guy who I have right now with the first 4 weeks as my MVP is none other than Christian McCaffrey.
Winner.
I know we want to disrespect the running back position, but the running back position still matters, especially when you got a guy like C-Mac in the backfield. The guy is leading the league in rushing with 459 yards, 600 total yards of scrimmage, 7 total touchdowns, and he giving you all the highlights. He's out there looking like he's playing at Stafford still, hurdling guys, looking like the baller that we always know that he is. Clearly the biggest steal from last year, any trade or free agency. He is the reason why Brock Purdy can look so great. He is the reason why the Niners look like the team to be in the NFL, and they are going to be tough as long as he stay healthy, and he's going to win the MVP award, because who was the last person that wasn't a quarterback to win an MVP award? It was a running back named Adrian Peterson. Why not it be Christian McCaffrey? We're tired. We're tired of seeing quarterbacks win this award. It's time for a new position, a new player, and I think that it might be C-Mac. So that's the number 1 team, the 49ers. Number 2, the Philadelphia Eagles. They're doing what they do. They're still doing the tush push. You can't stop A.J. Brown. He's doing his thing. Jalen Hurts is getting better and better week in and week out, you know, as he tried to prove everybody that it wasn't a fluke last year. And so the Eagles have to be my number 2 team because that defense is dangerous. Number 3, I know some of you are going to hate this and say, you're biased. I'm not biased. I just watched the game and I know real football. Number 3 is the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 3-1. They're struggling, if you could say, with their offense, but they're still finding ways to win games. They have Patrick Mahomes, who is showing everybody, if you take away the passing lanes, I can run the football, and I'm going to say it. He is the slowest or fastest slow guy I have ever seen. I'll be like, how is he moving this quick but looks so slow? And he's doing it effectively. He's such a smart player. That defense is looking amazing. That is my number 3 team, number 1 team in AFC, and the number 2 team in AFC, which is my number 14, the Buffalo Bills. They just smacked up the Dolphins, who just destroyed the Denver Broncos, scoring 70 points. So they have to get their due. They look well. It sucks they lost Trey White there, but Von Miller is going to be returning soon. That is going to be a big, big addition. And I can't have them above the Chiefs because the Chiefs beat the team that they lost to. But the team that the Chiefs lost to week 1 is a team that rounds out Michael's top 5 because the Detroit Lions, they picked up a big victory in Lambeau, playing some good football. You get Williams back, the receiver from Alabama. I love that addition with him coming back from that suspension. That team looks dangerous. I know we're showing love to the Eagles. I know we're showing love to the Niners, but that team there is dangerous. But I'm excited because this week, Breaks Game of the Week is in the NFL land, and it's going to be the number 1 team on my power rankings going against the Cowboys in San Francisco. I love this rivalry. 2 of the historic teams in the NFL. Dak Prescott already fed up after his last game because somebody brought up the Niners, so I know he's going to be ready to go. I'm hoping that we see them now. I'm hoping we see them again in the playoffs because whenever the Niners and Cowboys play, it's always a classic game. It's always legendary. So I can't wait to see C-Mac, Micah Parsons, Dak, Brock Purdy, and all of the talent that's going to be on that field. So that is my Breaks Game of the Week. Let me know. What do you guys think? What do you guys feel about my top 5? Is that your game of the week? I know you're going to be tuning in because everybody's going to be tuning in. But I got more for you here with your favorite show. Come back. Don't leave because there's more here for you with the Breaks.
What's up, y'all? This is Lexi Brown with the LA Sparks, and you're watching Infanity TV.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
Welcome back. Here with the Breaks. Once again, happy Friday Junior here Thursday, October 5th. And you know I got some more for you. I talked about the NFL with the NFL Breakdown. I'm always excited about football Sunday, football Monday. Still trying to figure out with Thursday. Hopefully we get some better games. But you know I got to also talk some college football, baby. So let me take you to Breaks University. And we got to talk about it. Colorado suffered another defeat. I said it last week. I didn't feel that this game was going to be a blowout. It was going to be much closer. Caleb Williams does what Caleb Williams does, and that's dominate, putting up big numbers, a bunch of touchdowns. He should be back to number one as far as everybody's Heisman favorite. But Colorado, for all you people out there that's fans and we're gassing them up real early, they're not there yet. You know, we knew it was going to take some time, and Oregon humbled them, and USC beat them. So let's see what they can do the rest of the schedule. Hopefully they can pick up some more wins and bring that excitement back. But right now it's kind of low, it's kind of quiet, because we realize that we love Prime, we love his son, but they're just not there yet. So let's see what's going to happen. USC continue to try to actually move forward in the rankings this time. They're winning games, but moving backwards, I don't get it. But they're going to be at Arizona. It's going to be a really good, another Pac-12 test. The Pac-12 looks amazing. It's so crazy. This is the last year of this conference because everybody is playing some good football. It's actually at the Coliseum, so it's going to be a very intriguing game just to see. I expect Caleb to go for 4 or 5 touchdowns. That's what he does. Brandon Rice is going to catch some. It's going to be some good football there. But let's see if Arizona can kind of give them a test because they're a solid Pac-12 team. UCLA, they're back at home. They had their bye week after their defeat to Utah 14-7. Let's see if the freshman Dante Moore can bounce back. Him and that offense try to put up some points and pick up an upset victory to get them back in the top 25. They're going to be at one of the most beautiful stadiums that's ever been created, which is the Rose Bowl Stadium. I'll be in the building, so I can't wait for it. Red River Rivalry. If I had a breaks game of the week for this side of football, college, it would be that game. I just remember being younger, waking up, seeing all of these great games. And this year, it's back at it. Texas is number 3. Oklahoma is number 12. It's going to be some very good football. 2 undefeated teams. Speaking of undefeated number 20, Kentucky is going to visit number 1, Georgia, who has kind of had some uneven performances. But I know one thing. That kid, Brock Bowers, is a beast. He looks like a true blend of Travis Kelce and George Kittle. The guy is an amazing player. He is their best weapon, and if Georgia is going to try to win another championship, Brock Bowers has to continue to be great. But if you haven't seen this kid, go and check him out because he might be that next guy when it comes to great tight ends after Kelce, after George Kittle. The guy is amazing. Notre Dame, they continue to play some tough games, and I got to show them respect because they don't give a damn. They're going to go out and play whoever they can play. They played against Ohio State, lost a tough home game, 17-14 at the very end. They went on the road to Duke, defeated Duke, taking care of business. Now they face another undefeated team. Number 10, Notre Dame faces number 25, undefeated Louisville. It's going to be another solid game. It is going to be some solid football, and I'm always excited to check it out, whether it's college, NFL. It's going to be great, baby. So Saturdays, Sundays, do not call me. Do not hit me up talking about anything. It is football days, and that's what it's going to be. But I got to move away from the gridiron. You know, I got to take you to the hardwood because that's where I spent some time this week. I was there because Media Day has happened, has come and gone for all of the teams in the NBA, and I was lucky to be there with the Clippers to listen to Kawhi talk about the new policy that we should call the Kawhi rule because we want to see you play, Kawhi, and we want to make sure that you don't sit out and we can stop this load management because people pay tickets to see their favorite players play. It was good to talk to Russ, catch up with him. Because year 16, he's trying to add a championship to his resume. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's an MVP already, a bunch of All-Star games. Time to get a championship, and that's what him, Paul George, and Kawhi is trying to do. But here in L.A., you know the Lakers are in it with such a great roster with LeBron James, with AD. Is it finally AD's team now? That's what LeBron is saying, but I can remember him saying that the last few years, but still coming out and averaging the most shots, not willing to take a step back out of the spotlight to allow AD to be great. It's time for AD to go get him an MVP. If he could play at least 65 games, his goal was 82. That's what he talked about at Media Day. But if he could play 65 to 70 games and LeBron actually allows him to be that guy, takes a step back and lean on AD, AD might be a guy that we can put down for early MVP. So, damn it, I'm going to say it here. He's going to stay healthy. He's going to play great basketball. The Lakers are going to be great, and AD is going to be an MVP. And, man, I got so much more to talk to you about, some more hoop to talk about, but I have to take a break because you need a break. I know when you listen to me, you're probably burning up because I'm giving out so much fire that you feel the heat. So come back because I got more for you here with the breaks.
What's up, y'all? This is Lexi Brown with the LA Sparks, and you're watching Infanity TV.
Profanity Nation.
A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
Welcome back with more here with the breaks with yours truly, Michael Matthew. And I have to keep talking to Lakers because I love when the NBA is fun. And what makes the NBA fun is rivalries. And that's what it looks like we may have with the Lakers in Denver. The Lakers have been chirping. They were chirping on Media Day. The Denver Nuggets, Mike Malone has been chirping. These two teams going back and forth, the two teams that face in the Western Conference Finals. And Denver Nuggets, talk your mess because you are the defending champions. You did smack up the Lakers and sweep them. So you can talk your mess, but I hope they keep it going because that's how we're going to open the season with the Lakers and Nuggets. It's going to be so much fun. Rivalries make it great. That's why I have to give respect to those two teams. I got to give respect to Giannis, who in a recent interview at his media day said he doesn't like training with other guys. He like, you're the guy I'm trying to beat. You're the guy who I'm trying to make sure you don't make more money than me so you won't take away money from me feeding my family. And I love that in a player. You should be best friends with your teammates because those are the guys you practice with, go to battle with every night to try to win a championship. And, you know, like he said, not all guys are wired up to be friends and then go out and try to step on your throat like some other guys in the league. So I respect it. I love rivalries. I love guys who say, I don't give a damn about anybody. I'm here to win. I'm here to kill you. Because if you play basketball before, that's what makes basketball so much fun. That one-on-one competitiveness that you get, talking smack, the rivalries that you create within the game, and that's what can make more people watch the NBA day in and day out, especially during the 82-game season, which has kind of been watered down because people just don't show up and play and people don't take it that serious. But now we may have some rivalries. We got people that are real. James Harden, he's back. He's practicing with the Sixers. Let's see what's going to happen. Nick Nurse said he's looking good. Hopefully, you know, they can figure that out there. I got to talk to WNBA, though, because the final two are here. The finals begin Sunday. I'm so excited about it. You should be, too, because you got New York versus Las Vegas, the Big Apple versus the Strip. You got the New York Liberty. They were 3-2 versus the Aces if we include the Commissioner's Cup, which they were able to win. It's the best out of a 5. We have Asia versus Stewie, the MVP versus the Defensive Player of the Year. We already talked about it last week, how the Twitter beef was going on between people talking about who should have won MVP, then believing it was Asia. Jonquel Jones has a chance to be a true X factor because she's somebody that could come out, play some good defense, get some buckets, go out and average a double-double, and without Candace Parker there, can be a tough matchup for New York. You have great guards on both sides. Plum, Gray, Young versus Sabrina, Laney, and Vandersloot. It is going to be some great basketball. If you can't get LA and New York, Las Vegas and New York is just as great. The finals is going to be the first time we see New York in it since 2002 when Becky Hammond was actually on the court. She's going to be coaching with the Aces. I hope that you're going to be tapped in because it is going to be some great basketball. I hope it go 5. And I first had the Aces most of the season, but New York showed me during the season that they kind of have the Aces number. Both teams dominated each team at home, but the Aces losing that Commissioner Cup had me a little nervous, so I was going with New York coming into the playoffs. And damn it, I'm sticking with New York. I think that New York is ready to bring a championship home. They're ready to work, and it'll be perfect for the script. Why not have the Liberty win? But forget all that script. I just think that they're a better team. If Candace Parker was playing, all the way Aces, but without her, I have to go with the Liberty. Make sure you let me know what you think. But it's my time of the show, baby. It's that time that I get to break out. Are you ready? Are you ready to break out with Michael? I hope you are, because I'm ready to break out with you. And I'm going to start off with the Heartbreak Hotel with inside of this breaking out, because some teams are going home in the baseball world. The MLB playoffs have started. It's been some great baseball going on. I'm so excited for the ALDS, the NLDS, because I get to watch the Dodgers. I get to be in the building doing my thing on behalf of MLBbro.com. If you don't know about it, go and check it out because it's great. But yeah, it's baseball, baby. If you don't love baseball, you are tripping. Baseball is a great game. But Heartbreak Hotel for the teams already eliminated yesterday. Tampa Bay Rays, Minnesota Twins, Miami Marlins, and Milwaukee Brewers, who lost both games at home. So now we get on to some real baseball, the big-time teams, the teams that are ready to go, the ALDS, NLDS. I can't wait. The Dodgers going to match up with the Diamondbacks. Last year, the Dodgers came up short, but I think this is a good matchup to get them back to the NLCS. So let's see what's going to happen. Let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? Who do you like to win the World Series? Because it's some intriguing teams there. I don't know who to choose, but I'm hoping that Mookie Betts can go out and get another one for LA. The Ahsoka series. You know I can't let it go, but I'm going to have to. This is the final week because the final episode was a couple nights ago, and it was great. We saw a lot of dope things. I don't want to spoil it too much, but a crazy ending. Ezra is back home. We saw some great fighting Jedis versus, the Sisters of Dathomir. We saw zombies. It was great. I love it. I'm going to have to run it back again. Like I said, the greatest show that we have seen on Disney Plus. I can't wait for season 2. But speaking of season 2, Loki returns tonight, 6 p.m. I'm rushing out of here so that I can go and make sure that I watch this first episode, because if Ahsoka, I feel, is the best series that Disney Plus has had, Loki has to be number 2. The first season gave us a lot. Now we know that we're going to have Victor Timely. We got more of Kang the Conqueror. It's going to be great. I'm happy Jonathan Majors is back doing his thing. I love the character Loki. It's going to be a dope show because I love Marvel, because it's always about what's next. So I can't wait to see what's next after these 6 episodes that we're going to have with Loki. I know a lot of us wish it was 8 to 10, but we get 6, but I'm excited for it. So I hope you're tapping in. And before I leave, It's crazy that we're getting info, new pictures, new video, new news, because we finally solved the murder of Tupac Shakur. Keefe D was arrested. He's there in jail in Vegas. So I'm hoping we can finally put this to rest, find out what really happened, who took the life of possibly the greatest rapper we have ever seen live on this earth, because justice needs to be served towards everybody, and we hoping that justice is served for the soul of Tupac, for his mother, Infanity Shakur, and for his family. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in to me. You know I am here with you every Thursday, 3 p.m. You guys should be checking out everything Infanity TV, everything Infanity Studios, because if I'm telling you it's great, you best believe it, and damn it, it is great. So thank you guys for tapping in with me this week. Once again, your favorite sports personality, Michael Matthew, here with your favorite show. And I got to give it to you one more time before I leave. These are the breaks. Catch you next week.